one thing is certain about this pandemic. Nobody should just make predictions and then, you know, things have been so volatile based on what we thought would happen in the second wave, third wave, or whatever. But what I will say is that, look, a fourth wave is, of course, possible. One thing is very clear, that the vaccines that were chosen and given to all Indians has done a phenomenal job. If you look at Germany, Europe, United States, they have 200,000 daily new cases and hospitalizations, whereas we're on a completely downward trend. So, you know, we've done well in our vaccination programs, and that's worked out well. Having said that, you know, I've been advocating for boosters, and sooner than later, I think the government will open up for whomsoever wants to take boosters. This will definitely help protecting against future variants and building your long-term immunity. We have also seen that now these vaccines that have been given in India have and are giving you a T-cell long-term response as well. So it's not just the antibodies that you have to look at. The other thing we need to get into doing is, if we want schools to remain open and children to be protected, luckily, you know, COVID has not hit children that badly. But having said that, there were still a few deaths and hospitalizations in children, which also can be avoided or reduced significantly, let's put it this way, if we now get on with the rollout of vaccinating our children as well, which is my mission for this year. Looking forward. Now, having said all of this, if we look at our health systems, hospital infrastructure, and so many other things, testing, genomic sequencing, we're far better off than we were a year ago. So we will be very well prepared. We will not and should not have any major lockdowns and disruptions like we needed to have earlier on to prepare systems on testing, hospitals, etc. So God forbid a fourth wave comes. I don't imagine any major disruptions to businesses and other things happening. Now, don't hold me to it, but if I was a betting man, I would say that we're very well prepared. We've got a second line of treatment with drugs and pills and medications. You've got vaccines. You've got a stronger health system. You know the virus a lot better, better testing, all of these things, which we didn't have going into the pandemic, you know, in 2020 and 2021. So from that angle, they're all positive. And I think, you know, we're better prepared for any future waves to come.